morning, this is Xuan Song. In this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate antibiotic for the pediatric patient. So, in this case, we have a 36.36 pounds of child, and for us to calculate it into, I'm going to calculate it in kilogram. So, 1 kilogram equals to 2.2 pounds. So 36.36 divided by 2.2, because it'll have this formula, so it'll be cancelled and it'll go up. And if you divide it 36.3 by 2.2, it'll be 18.18 kilogram. So this one will be weight of the child in kilogram, and this is something that you need to remember. Amoxicillin is 22, the minimum is 20 and the maximum is 40 milligram per kilogram. So if you we need to get the minimum and the maximum, the range of the dose that we need to give. So 18.18 kilogram times 20 milligram per kilogram, then it'll be 363.6. Cancel the kilogram, and what is left is only milligram. And also we need to 18.18 kilogram, the maximum dose, times 40 milligram per kilogram. So cancel the kilograms, and if you calculate it, it'll be 727.2 milligram. Okay, so this is the dose range that we have: 363.6 milligram to 727.2. So within this range we can prescribe. The available dosage or the medicine in the market is, let's assume that 125 milligram per milliliter, 5 milliliter, which means in 5 milliliter solution there is a 125 milligram of amoxicillin. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to calculate how much drug is needed for this patient per every taking medicine time. Every time the patient takes the medicine. So 363.6 milligram and also to 727.2 milligram is what the patient needs per day. So amoxicillin is given every 8 hours. So we need to divide it. If you divide it 24 hours by 8, then it'll be 3, right? So every 8 hours, if we give amoxicillin, we need to give 3 times in a day. So we are going to divide these numbers into 3 by 3. Then it'll be 121.1242.4 milligram per dose. Okay, so when we give the patient, it is the range that we can give. So what is within this range? If you see the medicine, the available dosage is per 5 milliliter is 125 and 250, and there is also 500 milligram which is available. But 250. We don't want to go more than this, because this is the maximum dose which is allowed. So if we are giving this medicine, then it'll be too much, right? If we take this 250, it might be too much, but 125 milligram would be good for this patient, because it is within the range and it is at the bottom line of the range. So because if we dispense in 5 milliliter, which is 1 teaspoon, it is very easy to measure and give it to the patient. 125 will be the choice of the drug. So we are going to write the prescription. So we are going to give amoxicillin 125 milligram per 5 milliliter, and this dispense, how much do we need to dispense is calculated in this way. So 125 milligram is the drug which is in 5 milliliter, right? So the actual quantity that we dispense is in 5 milliliter, right? Which is containing 125 milligram of amoxicillin. So per how many times do we give 5 milliliter per day? Per day, 3 times, right? 3 times we are going to give in a day. And so in a day we are going to give 3 times, so it'll be 15 milliliter which is needed. But how many days? 10 days, right? So since we are going to give 15 milliliter for 10 days, it'll be 150 milliliter which is needed. So we are going to dispense 150 milliliter bottle. Okay, and we need to give the instruction. So take 1 teaspoon TID 3 times in a day for 10 days. That's it. It is kind of confusing, but if you try to slowly follow this, then you will get it. Thank you so much.